Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Justin Brook from site fling.com, and I got a serious issue to bring to the table today. Something real serious happened. This guy, Anthony Yairs, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing his last name right, I'm not too great at that, but Anthony recorded a call with PayPal, with a PayPal employee, when he was calling to ask why his account was shut down, and there was some very revealing information about why, and that PayPal is targeting internet marketers, and specifically looks like they're targeting WSO sellers. Now, their reason for it was that it's a cycle of buyers and sellers selling similar products, and to them, it looks like a Ponzi scheme. I'm not too big on like scams and stuff like that, so I had to look up what a Ponzi scheme was, and I can see what they see. I'm not accusing anybody of this, but I'm just saying I can see why they might see that. So here's the definition from Wikipedia of a Ponzi scheme. A Ponzi scheme is a fraudulent investment operation that pays returns to its investors from their money or the money paid by subsequent investors rather than from an actual profit earned by the individual or organizations running the operation. Now listen, again, I am absolutely not accusing anyone of this, especially not Anthony. He sounds like a really good guy. I don't know him, but from the call that I heard, he sounds like a very legitimate guy who's covered all the bases. But PayPal sees it this way. And so let me explain. If I sell a WSO, then I use some of that money to buy someone else's WSO, then I sell another one like it, and it just keeps repeating. PayPal's asking, where's the value in that? Like, I'm selling a WSO about, for instance, we all know that local marketing is real hot in the WSO form. If I sell a WSO about local marketing, and I use some of that money to buy another WSO about local marketing, and then I sell another WSO about local marketing, PayPal's just really wondering, are we really delivering value to the customer? And it's kind of not our fault because the customers just keep buying and buying and buying, which is like any market in the world, really. They buy stuff more than they do stuff, and it's just a sad fact. But the WSO forum has become like really, really well known for that specific action. So that's one of the reasons why this is happening. That's how PayPal sees it, and knowing that, you should adapt, solve, and move forward. So why this is happening: one, PayPal is taking a stand against IM. I think that's great. It sucks. I'm in that market, and I could possibly get my PayPal account shut down. But I love what they're doing. I love that they're taking a stand because somebody needs to. The people in power weren't, and now, the people that are even above them are taking a stand, and this is good because I care about this market and I want to see it cleaned up, and in the long run, this will be a good thing. PayPal is a business just like we're a business. They assessed their risk, and then they created a system to reduce their risk. Now, it's not possible for them to go over the specifics and call every single customer and, interview each single person. That's what we would like them to do, is to really get to know us and see that we're a good guy and everything like that. But they have to create a system, and, as things go along, they'll probably tweak the system and it'll get better. And what's happening right now is they've cast out a net with their system, and some good people are getting lumped in. Just like back in school, if there was a couple of kids acting up, the whole class got in trouble. That's what's happening right now. There were some bad guys out there, and, we're getting a black eye for them, and that sucks. Anyways, like I said, in the long run, this is a good thing for us. Now, what won't work to try and fix this? One, arguing about this is not going to fix this problem. It doesn't matter how much money we make them. Anthony had brought up that point in the call. He was like, well, I've made you so much money. And you know what? I've thought about that too. I'm like, screw them guys. I've made them so much money. But in the real, if we really think about it, we're not making them that much money. This is the same argument about AdWords. Oh, we're paying you money. Yeah, well, this other guy is paying me millions and millions. You're paying me thousands. And that sucks, but again, life is unfair. Business is cruel. We're not making them as much money as other people, and we are more risky if we're selling these things. And also doing the same thing, like if you just keep doing the same thing, even if you go to another processor and you keep doing the same thing, like that's not going to fix the problem. You should do something different now that you know what is considered bad in the eyes of a payment processor. Like if we all just switch to another one, they're going to see the same risk and the same thing's going to happen. And we all switch to another one, they're going to see this. Like we can't just keep doing the same thing. That's insanity. We've got to change what we're doing. And I'll tell you a little bit about what I've been doing to try and fix that, and what I think everybody can do. Also, another thing that was brought up was testimonials. I have all these testimonials and stuff like that, and people can see that I'm a good guy and whatever. Yeah, but those can be faked. And, there's definitely times in the WSO forum where you call upon some friends to start off the reviews, or you pay for some reviews, or you give away some product in the beginning to get some reviews. And, it's happening out there, and PayPal sees it, and they don't know what to believe. And then there's other guys out there that are just straight up photoshopping stuff and creating multiple accounts and paying people to do reviews, like Fiverr. You can go on Fiverr and you can buy all the reviews you want. So they don't trust the testimonials and the reviews. The bad guys out there have broken that for us. What they do trust is our actions, and that can't be fabricated. The other thing that won't work, I've seen some websites and, some attempts out there to rally, be against them. We're all going to rally against them and we're going to make some noise. But, that's kind of like taking all of their most risky customers that they're already saying, we don't want you guys, and saying, protesting, that's, I don't think that's really going to make the noise. What will make the noise is using their competitor. Being quiet, dealing with it, and then going and using their competitor, that will speak much louder. And again, actions speak louder than words. So, here's the things that I believe will work. Like I said, use their competitor, go to Amazon, go to Google. You might even get a conversion bump using Amazon or Google as your payment system instead. You can take credit cards instead of PayPal. Real businesses take credit cards. For many years now, I've been taking credit cards and PayPal, and I can't stand when a business only takes PayPal, because as a consumer, I use my credit card and my debit card for a lot of things. Most purchases I make in life are with a credit card or a debit card. Also, selling unique products long term. A big problem is selling small products new products over and over again. Every time you create a new product and launch it, you have a spike. Merchant accounts, PayPal is a merchant account. They don't like spikes. So what you're doing is and then the new product doesn't have a whole lot of trust. And a lot of times these new products are just like a lot of the other products. We all see in the launches, it's oh, here's a mobile product, mobile product, mobile product, mobile product, local product, local product, local product, website flipping, website flipping, website flipping. It's the same thing over again. So the merchant accounts, all they see is spikes, new products that don't really have long relationships and history of trust. They just don't have history. And then it's kind of the same type of product. So, that's why it looks bad. So if you sell a unique product, and you sell that product long term, you use a WSO or a launch to start you out, and then work on your marketing campaigns to sell that product long term, constantly trying to get a competitive advantage and making your product unique. That is what I believe will work, and that is something that I've been working to achieve over the last year and a half with my own products. So, in the end, all of this sucks. My heart goes out to Anthony. He sounded like he was really upset, really distraught. This video might even sound a little cold to him, and I'm sorry if it does. I can definitely I know how I would feel if my PayPal account were shut down. It would suck. I'd be very emotional about it, but life isn't fair. Business is cruel, like I've said, and as entrepreneurs, we are supposed to adapt to problems and solve problems and move forward. We signed up to this business game, and that's what we're supposed to do. So now we're supposed to find the best solution and move forward and, kind of just dust ourselves off. So anyways, that's my analysis and thoughts, opinions on this situation. What do you think about it? Leave me a comment and tell me what you think about this whole situation with PayPal targeting internet marketers, WSO sellers. If you've heard Anthony's call, which, by the way, the link will be in the description just below me. And if anybody was at Perry's seminar, you'll be having a laugh about that right now. So anyways, yeah, leave a comment, and the call is in the descriptions. I'll talk to you soon. I'm Justin Brook from site fling.com.